Awesome, awesome. All right. So we'll not waste time at all. We're going to get started. I'm going to start immediately. I'm so sorry. I'm starting a bit behind time. My internet just messed up a bit. So uh, let's go straight. Let's go straight to a lecture for today. I appreciate all those that did their assignment. In fact, you did very well. You did very well. Look at yesterday's trade. We lost that trade. That trade came back to test. We lost one. We won one. Yeah, we won one. We lost one. We won one. We lost one. Okay, I'm just saying it now. And that was because, of course, I didn't do proper. There was no proper top-down analysis. I just jumped in. Okay, we bought here, and of course, the sell market. You can see the market has been selling for a long time. The sell market. So what we did was we bought at this point, hoping that it's going to come down. But if this market has to fail, especially like to fail to the downside, and then of course that's what it did. We won the other trade. Okay. Anyway, I saw some of our assignments. You people did very well. You did very well, and I'm so happy because the more you put your hands on charts, the more you get accustomed to the market. The more you get accustomed to the market. Today, we're going to go deeper into chart patterns. We are going to go deeper into chart patterns. Okay, deeper into chart patterns, and I should increase my volume again. Hey, let me try. Let me see this my. Let me see my volume. My volume is 100%. My volume is 100%. There's no other place I want to increase it. It's 100%. Okay, my volume is 100%. Maybe I'll just increase my voice. I'll increase my voice a bit. Okay. All right. So I was sharing my screen. Okay. I believe we can all see my screen. I believe we can see my screen. Yeah. Today we'll be looking at chart patterns. Different chart patterns. Different chart patterns. Chart pattern. We've already looked at basically the most common chart pattern that people look at for trades, which is the support and resistance area, and then channels. So some people, all they trade in the forex market is support and resistance, and some, all they trade is channels. Okay. However, there are other chart patterns that you need to know that can give you an idea of what the market can do. And then I want you to write this down. Patterns on higher time frame is always stronger than patterns on lower time frames. Please write this down. It's very important. Patterns on higher time frame is always stronger than patterns on lower time frame. Patterns on 4 hours, daily, weekly, monthly, they are always stronger than patterns on lower time frame. For example, this pattern that you can see here, this channel that you can see here, has been holding. It held for 2 good years. It held for 2 good years. This is 2 years before it broke out. Broke out, came to retest it. If you were in daily, you would have seen the retest. Broke out, came to retest it, and then it rallied up. That means it went long. Okay? It broke out, came to retest it, and rallied. Okay, but you can see that pattern on the weekly time frame. See the weekly time frame. So patterns on higher time frame is always stronger than patterns on lower time frame. That's why I personally like trading for 4 hours, daily. You know, those are the charts that I base my decision on. If I ever come down, probably I'm looking for entry where I should enter what I have analyzed on the higher time frame. Okay, please put that down. Patterns on higher time frame is always stronger than patterns on the lower time frame. All right, so let's get started. There are different types of patterns we want to look at in the market. We have reversal patterns. Number one, we have reversal patterns. Reversal patterns. Reversal patterns. Please put it down. All right. Under reversal patterns, we have one. Reversal pattern we call head and shoulder. Head and shoulder. We have some of that on this. We have double top. Please write all these things down. Write it down somewhere. Double top. Okay, this wasn't the one we're using. Double top. We have triple top also. Triple top. Why am I taking this there now? Triple top. Then we have alright. We have bullish rising wedge. Bullish rising wedge. Okay. Then on the other side, this is this is at the top, but if the market is coming at the bottom, if the reverse is the case, okay, and we'll begin to see each pattern one by one. We have inverse, head and shoulder. So that's the opposite of head and shoulder. Okay, we have double bottom, triple bottom. Please write all these things down. Write it down in your notes. Then we have bearish descending wedge. Bearish descending wedge. There are some other ones, but I'm just bringing out the popular ones that you will always look at for whenever you are trading. All right, head and shoulder, double top, triple top, bullish rising wedge. Okay, that is when market is bullish and you want to turn to the downside. Then you have all these reversal patterns. But if market is bearish and want to turn to the upside, then you have all these reversal patterns. So these for reversal to the downside, while these ones are for reversal to the upside. Reversal to the upside. Please put it down in your notes, and if you have done that, put 2 in the chat box. If you have written this down in your notes, please put 2 in the chat box. If you have written it in your note, please put 2 in the chat box. Great. Awesome. Awesome. So let's go to look at them one by one. Let's look at them one by one. Okay. Let's start with double. Let's start with head and shoulder. Okay. And then inverse head and shoulder. Head and shoulder, and then inverse head and shoulder. Okay. All right. So let me just open another. Now, this is an example of what we call head and shoulder. Head and shoulder. Now, look at this chart pattern here, right here. The market came up, came down, came up, came higher, came down, then it came up. And if you look at this side, if you look at this place and this place, we call them shoulders. Why this is head. Okay? Why this is head. Now, what did the market do? Market came up. This is from the shoulder. Then by the time the market came up again, it went higher than the last peak. This was the last peak in this market at this time. And then market now came up, gave us a higher peak. By the time it came back down, okay, to this next, you can see that there's a kind of a resistance area around, a support area around this place. Okay, the support area around here. You can see support, market was support. It broke it here, it came back, it turned into support again, then went up, and then when it got here, there was a support, and then it went up again. Now, when it was now going up, what happened? It couldn't reach the last peak, but it reached the peak of almost at the same level of the other peak. Okay, before dropping. So it couldn't take out this high, but it was able to get to the level the other one was got to. So this gave us what we call an head and shoulder pattern. When I see this pattern and I see market dropping around this area, I know already that we're going to have a long trade to the downside. Okay, have a long trade to the downside. You can see exactly where the market stopped here. That was where it stopped here. So if I saw a trade, in fact, if you measure, let me see, if you measure from here to here, from here to here, you put it on the other side, it will be almost equal to from here to here. Okay, so market form the head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder pattern. So we have head here, we have shoulder, shoulder. So whenever you see market that has gone this way, by the time it's coming back, you know, now it was rejected around where this peak was rejected. Then you can see that this is a kind of a head and shoulder. It is a reversal pattern. It is a reversal pattern. Let's see what else, where else we can see head and shoulder. Of course, this is more like a double. This is more like a double bottom, but triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. They are almost at the equal. So this is a triple bottom. This is triple bottom. Okay. Let's check other pairs for head and shoulder pattern. Okay, there's a personal pair that I love a lot. He always gives me head and shoulder many times. Okay, let's look at Euro EUD. Euro EUD loves head and shoulder. Okay, this is more like an inverse head and shoulder. This inverse head and shoulder. You can see we have one shoulder here. Market came for another shoulder here, and then we have the head. Okay, came down, went up, came down. This is the neckline. Right here is the neckline. This place. This is the neckline of this head, inverse head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder. This is the neckline. First shoulder, second shoulder, and then you can see has a reversal to the upside. So when you see something like this, the market reverses, okay, then you know that the market is going to go up. Okay, and it went up as high as the last where this guy was coming from. Went up as high as where this particular bearish trend started to. That's around here. You can see it went up right there. So this inverse head and shoulder. Okay. Let me see. This is another form of inverse head and shoulder. Right here, right here. Okay. Let me bring it. I just want you to understand the concept of head and shoulder. Head and shoulder. Okay. This didn't really drop down, so I can't call it head and shoulder. But some people actually do head and shoulder. They do head and shoulder this way. Okay. But me, I like it to be more strict. To tell you this is one head. There are some textbooks that you give head and shoulder this way. Okay. This is head and shoulder. For me, I like it when it's straight. Okay, something like what I'm seeing here. Like what I'm seeing here. I like this. This is inverse head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder. Okay. Push down, push up, push down, push up again, push down, and then this is the head. This is the head. Okay. Let's see more examples. More examples of head and shoulder. Yeah, beautiful. See another head and shoulder here. This is one shoulder, second shoulder. In fact, this is a perfect one. See, almost the same thing. Almost the same thing. And then this is the head, obviously. Okay, this is head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder pattern. This is the peak. Market came, but couldn't go more than the last day. This peak, and then almost at the same mirror it drops. And so this is the neckline right here. That's the neckline right here. And market came down exactly to the same neckline. Okay. So most of the time, I prefer whenever you see a trade like this, just take your profit at the neckline. Okay. If you now break the neckline, then you can go down much more. What do I mean? When market came down, formed the head, came down, now came to form another shoulder. By the time you see our candlestick reversal pattern, which we will be looking at in the next after we discuss about chart patterns, we go to candlestick patterns. After this guy, I'll have entered the trade right here. Okay, right here, and then take my profit at the neckline. Obviously, this is the neckline right here. This is the neckline of this head and shoulder. And see, this is the neckline. And see, this is the neckline. So I take my profit right here and come out of the market. Okay, so that's another head and shoulder pattern. I want to believe that you've got this pattern, so I can go to another one. If you understand this, please put 2 in the chat box. The picture is not stable. Okay, maybe I'm too fast. I'm scrolling too fast, right? It's probably I'm scrolling too fast. But do you understand this pattern right now? You understand the head and shoulder pattern and inverse head and shoulder? Please, if you get it, put 2 in the chat box. This is inverse head and shoulder. This is a shoulder. This is another shoulder right here. This is the neckline right here. This is the neckline. Okay? And then this is the head. I don't understand, okay? Now, let me draw it for you. This is the pattern, head and shoulder. market goes is going up, for example, and then it gets to a peak, it comes down. Okay, and then it goes up again. Now it goes higher than the last peak. Okay, it goes higher than the last peak, and then it drops again, almost to it drops again almost to where this guy stopped. Okay, and then it now pushed up. Market now pushed up almost close to the peak, this peak at this point before dropping. Okay, so this is called head and shoulder. This is the first shoulder, this is the second shoulder, while this is the head. Okay, so how do we trade this? That's what I was trying to explain. This is what we call the neckline. The neckline, neckline. This is one hand, second hand, shoulder, shoulder, head. Okay, as you can see, look at it. Something like this: neckline, shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, this shoulder, shoulder, head, this inverse. You can see this pattern is opposite to what we see here, but this pattern is same thing as what we are seeing here. Okay, you can see this. This is more like it also. This is another head. Sorry, shoulder, shoulder here, head here, and then this is the neckline. Okay, so as you can see, this is the pattern, and this is how it plays out in the market. This is how it plays out in the market. Shoulder, this is hand, shoulder, neckline, head, and another shoulder here. You enter a trade there, you take your profit at the neck. Okay, if you break the neck, then you go down to the end of the hand. This is the hand, and this is shoulder, drops down, goes up to the head, drops down, goes up to another shoulder, drops down. Sometimes you can take profit at the level of if it breaks the neckline, then you come down to what your next day profit will be at the end of the hand. Okay, is this clear now? Please put two if you understand now. It's always a connecting with the server. Okay, that should be your internet. That should be your internet. Valentina, please, you understand that chart pattern now? Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So this is head and shoulder, and then of course opposite. If you reverse it vertically, okay, then we have inverse head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder. Okay, so that is head and shoulder pattern. Now what's our next pattern? I think I've taken it away. Okay. I scattered. Okay, yeah, this is it. So we also have, so we talked about head and shoulder and then inverse head and shoulder. Then we also have the double bottom and then double top. Double bottom, and the opposite of it is double top. Double bottom, double top. And then how do we know when the head is turning? Okay, that's a good question. I think I mentioned it, but probably you didn't get it. I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, I'm going to explain it to you. But then let's take the chart patterns first, and then we'll talk about how do you know when there's going to be a turn. So double top, double bottom. So let me leave this alone so that you will not. Alright. Okay. It's very simple. When you say double bottom, double top, leave head and shoulder here. Now, when you have two peaks like this, two peaks, one, and see 1 and 2. This is a double top. Double top. When market came up and came down, and it came up but couldn't break fully the last peak and then drops, then we have a double top. Have a double top. Have a double top. Okay. While here we have triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. You can see they are all almost at the same level. At the same level. This is a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Almost at the same level. You know it and show that, but it's triple bottom. Let's check the one please. Okay, this is a double bottom here. This is a double bottom here. This guy and this guy. That's a double bottom. Okay, but market could not break below this bottom. So that's a double bottom. And then when we see a reversal, the price action for reversal candle. Okay, that's right here. We enter for a buy. Now, the question you asked, I'm going to be answering it. How do we know when it's turning? When it's actually turning. Okay, look at this. This is a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3, and then market flew up. This is a what? For me, I'll take this as same thing, and I'll take it as a double. This is a double. This is a double top. 1. Sorry. 1. Market came down. 2. Came up again to the same, almost the same area, and then it dropped. This is what we call a double top. Okay. Some people call it M and W. Yeah. If you hear some people saying, say market maker method, they're actually looking at M and W pattern. M and W. So M is a form of double top. M, when you see market forming something like M, that is what? Double top. That is double top. Okay. When you see a pattern like this, this is one top, another top. That is what? Double top. And then double bottom is the other way. Market is coming down, pushes up a bit, of course it didn't reach this place, and then it came back down and then pushed up again. That's double bottom. Okay, and that's a W pattern. That's a W pattern. This is M pattern. This is a W pattern. Okay, you see it a lot. You see it a lot in charts. You see it a lot in charts. But when you now have something like this, 1, and you have this, came down again, it went up again, and then still couldn't go. It came down again the third time, and then it flew up. That is a triple bottom. This is a triple bottom, like what we are seeing here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can see it couldn't pass this area of resistance. This resistance kept pushing it down. This resistance kept pushing it down until it gained strength. So the market came down. Okay, went up, came down a second time, went up again, and then came down again before having the strength to push to the upside. So this is a triple bottom, triple bottom, triple bottom, triple bottom. Okay, triple bottom. Now, do we understand that? Do we understand double bottom, triple bottom, double top, triple top? Put 3 in the chat box. 3 for triple top and double bottom. Put 3 in the chat box if you get this new pattern that just came in. Awesome. 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 All right, beautiful. So let's take the next one. The bullish rising wedge and bearish rising wedge. Bullish rising wedge and bearish rising wedge. How does bullish rising wedge look like? This is the pattern. Okay. By the time it got up, it becomes tired. Instead of going straight, as it started going sideways, but on the up side also. Started going sideways, like that, and then forming something like this. The market was coming up and they started going sideways. Okay, forming a kind of a channel, but the channel is facing up instead of coming down. This is a what? Bullish rising wedge. So kind of the market was going up and down and down. Then when it got here, it started, moving in a channel, but the channel is facing up. It is a sign that the market wants to what? Break down. It's a sign that the market wants to break down. Let me change that color. Before you know it, market breaks down. Bah. This is a bullish rising wedge. Sometimes it may look like this. Sometimes it may look like this, but it's still a bullish rising wedge. It may look like this. Sometimes it may look like this. It's still the same pattern. By the time it gets here, it drops. So this is a bullish rising wedge. Bullish, that means it's going up, then it started rising sideways, and then it drops. That's a bullish rising wedge. Whereas the opposite is a bearish rising wedge. Sorry. On the kind of have a space to draw the other one for you. Okay. Let me just draw it somewhere you can just see it. Okay. Bearish rising, bearish descending wedge. Bearish descending wedge looks like this. Market is going down, and then it started ranging, or it started forming a channel to the downside. Okay, to the downside. Started forming a channel to the downside. Is a sign. Is a sign that the market wants to what? Reverse to the upside. Okay, the sign that the market wants to reverse to the upside. So let's look at examples. I actually try to get some examples for you, but I'm going to send it to the chat in Telegram. But let's look at examples on our chat. Okay, let's look at examples in our chat.
Thank you.
I'm seeing many examples here, but I want to see one that is very clear that you understand. Okay, let me just take this one. Let me take this one. Where it has disappeared. Okay, let's take this one. Market dropped, and then what did you do? Started ranging down like this. This is a bearish descending wedge. This is a bearish descending wedge. Okay, the bearish descending wedge. Can you see that pattern? So once it broke out of this channel, you should know that the market has reversed. It has reversed. Okay, once it breaks out of this channel, the market has reversed. This is a bearish descending wedge. That's an example. Okay, that's an example. Okay, look at this guy here. It will look small, but very perfect example also. This is a what? Bullish rising wedge. You can see it. If you connect those dots together, this is 4-hour time frame. If I show this to you on 15-minute time frame or 1 hour time frame, you will see. So we have to look for it because So let me go back. I can't even find it. I should have looked for the date. Okay, this is May. This is the month of May. What year? Anyway, you get then when market started coming back down. There are some of these things on daily time frame. It will be very clear to you. When markets are coming back down, it also formed a wedge around here. It formed a wedge around here, but I wish I can notice it. Let me see so that I can show you on 2018. That's too far. 2018. Let me look for something close. Let's go for something closer. Let me see. This market actually did that right here, but it's not very clear. Okay, this is an example. Drop, then sideways. This is January 24. January 24. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. January 24. You can see it very clear on 1 hour. You can see very clearly on 1 hour. Okay, this drop and then therefore it formed a channel to the downside, and then what happened? It broke out. It broke out and it started going up. So this is a descending, bearish descending wedge. For the rising part, this is an example also on 1 hour. Whenever I see market has been strong like this and then started forming, start forming small candles and then form something like this, it's a sign that market wants to drop. It's a sign that market wants to drop. Okay? It's a sign that market wants to drop. You should always look for signs like that. Look at this guy also right here. The sign that market wants to drop. Sign that market wants to drop. I look out for these things a lot. Look at this guy too here. He starts eating a particular when market has been very volatile for a long time, and then it gets a point, it starts ranging, and then that range is pushing to the upside angle. Then you should know that there's going to be a drop very soon. Okay, it's going to be a drop very soon. There's another pattern which is not we are going to look at, but I still look at this here. You can see this here. 1 hour time frame. You always see this thing. Always see this thing on your chart. So if probably you are buying and you begin to see market doing something like this, okay, then you should be looking at taking. Maybe you have started buying from this breakout here. Okay, breakout, retest. You enter the trade around this place, and then now begin to see market forming a wedge at the top, rising wedge at the top. Then you will be ready to take out your buy, okay, because it's going to drop anytime. It's going to drop anytime. Okay, and you see what happens? Market drops. Market drops. So let me see more examples. There's a lot of examples here. Lots of examples here. Look here, beautiful example. Can you see this? Can you see this one? Very beautiful example here. This is a bearish descending wedge. Coming down, okay? When it got to this place, it started going down in a sideways direction. You can see that. What happened? Is a good sign of reversal that this market is looking for it wants to break back to the upside. As you can see, market broke. Once it broke this channel that you are seeing here, this channel here, you should know that market is about to rally. It's about to go long, and then you can see how long it went. You know, when you see a very long a very long trading in that particular direction, and then now started forming a wedge and it's descending, then you should know that that market has exhausted. This has exhausted and it wants to what? Go to the upside. Okay? Is this clear? If it is clear, put 4 in the chat box. Put 4 in the chat box. If this is clear, put 4 in the chat box. Please put 4 in the chat box if this is clear. Oh, beautiful. Now, so since it's clear, I'm going to be drawing some patterns right here on the chat box. Be telling me what pattern you are seeing. You tell me what pattern that I've drawn. Okay? Okay? You tell me what pattern that I've drawn. Please, what pattern is this? Put it in the chat box. What pattern is this? What pattern is this? Beautiful. Valentina, wonderful. That's good. You got it. Good. That's double top. That's double top. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's double top. Okay? What pattern is this? What pattern again is this? DT. People are already giving that abbreviation. That's double. Beautiful. Okay, that's good. All right. What pattern is this? Rising wedge. Beautiful. That's a rising wedge. Okay. What pattern is this? Rising wedge. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a rising wedge. Okay. And then What pattern is this? Right here. Nobody's answering. What pattern is this right here? Drop, and then we have this descending channel. What do we call it? DW. What's DW? What's BRW? Bring back our guest. What's BRW? Eh? Bullish, bearish, descending wave. This I can't decode though. Alright, descending wave. Beautiful. This is a descending wave. A perfect bullish trade for me. Once you see a breakout, you should know that it's a bullish trade. Okay? And then you enter the market. And obviously, you can see market came back to this point. If you check lower time frame, you have seen that there will be strong resistance around it. And this will have been your take profit. This will have been for this player will have been your take profit. Which day this is 2020 is on the front channel. Let me see. Front channel. Okay. I missed it. Okay. Yeah. You can see. If I look left, you see that there is a strong resistance around this place. Okay. And that was when market came. Okay. And then when it came, what did it give us? Another pattern. It formed another pattern. What pattern is this? What pattern is this? What pattern is this? This is a double what? Double top. Double top. Beautiful. You see, you can see all these patterns in different time frames. See, what we are trading in Forex is simply patterns. It's simply patterns. Simply patterns. And if you look at the big picture, you have a big W also. It's more like a big W from here to here. Bah, bah, and then you can see double. This is also a double bottom. Okay, it's a double bottom. If you check this on a higher time frame, it's going to be a double bottom. Let's go back there. Let's go to 4 hours. See how small, see how small that area is in 4 hours. You know, you won't think that it's this small in 4 hours time frame. Look at it. All we did in 1 hour that looks so big. Look at everything in 4 hours. So this is like a W and then push up. Okay. Now I don't know if I can take continuation patterns today. We're already 9:51. Now somebody asked that how do we know when to enter? How do we know when to enter this trade? Okay. It's going to be our next topic after this chart patterns. We call it candlestick patterns. It is the candlestick patterns that help people know how to pull the trigger, when to pull the trigger. Candlestick patterns. In fact, before the class, you can just read up. I'd like you to read up on candlestick patterns. Just go to Google. Can you go to Google Images? It will show you the patterns. All these patterns that I'm going to show you. If you go to Google Images, you also see a lot. Just type in Google Images. Google, go to Images. You're going to type chart pattern, Forex chart patterns. You will see different patterns. Okay, all this is I'm showing you. You see those patterns. You need to familiarize yourself with patterns. All we trade in Forex is patterns. Okay, we trade channels, we trade double top, we trade triple top, we trade descending wedge, rising wedge. These are the things we trade in as a technical analyst in the forex industry, what we do is we trade patterns. We trade patterns, okay? We trade patterns. So tomorrow we are going to look at continuation patterns. Our time is almost up for this. Tomorrow we'll look at continuation patterns, and then next week, oh, tomorrow is Thursday, right? Anyway, I'm going to be 40 tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday. Okay, so tomorrow is birthday training, birthday class. All right. So tomorrow is my 40th birthday. So we'll look at
class tomorrow.
class tomorrow. So we will do birthday class tomorrow, and then I'm taking you on continuation patterns. Okay, continuation patterns that can make you a lot of money. Continuation patterns can make you a lot of money. Okay, even this reversal pattern make a lot of money, but you see a lot of continuation. I can see plenty continuation right here, plenty of it, plenty continuation patterns right here. So, but then tomorrow we're going to be hopefully a continuation pattern, and then the next day, that will be on Monday, that'll be on Friday. So on Friday, we'll now discuss candlestick pattern. By the time we finish candlestick pattern, I tell you, you guys will be taking trade, and you will be taking trade with understanding. Okay? You know exactly what you are doing. I'm not just gambling. I'm not just that it's going up, it's going, let me jump inside. It's going down, let me jump inside. That's what many forex traders do. This thing is going up, let me join it. You don't trade like that. You trade with proper analysis, looking at what pattern am I seeing. Has it broken? Has it not broken? Okay. Look at this beautiful rising wedge. I love seeing clear patterns. Before I jump into the market, you can see clear patterns. See this drop. This is a bullish rising wedge. So guys, go and study more on this forex chart patterns. Study more on this forex chart patterns. That's the assignment I'm giving you. Go to Google, look at Google images, look at forex chart patterns, and then go back to your chart and begin to draw different patterns. Look into your chart. Your eyes will begin to open. You begin to see patterns. You know, once you know it, you begin to see it. It's except you don't know it, that's when you don't see it. Okay, you can see. Once you know it, you begin to see it. Once you don't know it, then you don't see it. You can see this. I'm seeing all these patterns because I know that what I'm drawing here, if it's on the lower time frame, it's going to give me a very beautiful channel that probably I might have been trading. But on the up from the higher time frame, I know that this is going to drop pretty soon. So I'm expecting, when I see something like this, I don't even expect a break to the upside. I expect a break to the downside. Okay. So guys, if there's any question, please put in the chat box. I will unmute you. Thank you, Valentina. Thank you, everybody. All right. So I should bring the party here. Don't worry. After lockdown, I invite you to the party. All right.
Bring birthday gift tomorrow class.
My wife is talking. Now you should bring birthday gift to class. They will email it to me. So on the PC, the screen goes blank up, but when I put on the phone, it was stable on the phone. Any explanation for this? Is this the problem? Is it your chat or this is it your chat that is, or this free conference call app that is going up and down? Valentine, those replies I missed, still finding it difficult to understand them. Go and download the video and read, please. Go and download the video and read. Go and download the video. I guarantee if you go through that video once or twice, you will see it, you understand. I try to make sure that I make all the things very clear. That I'm not rushing it. I'll have just dumped a continuation pattern on your head again today. But I want to take it, so that by the time you leave me, you go and begin to do express the first market. That's my desire. Oh, you've gone through it. Tell me the topics. Tell me the topics. Then I'll see what I can do. Okay? That's why it's very important you don't make class. All right, guys. I record. I recorded. This is very nice. I can't remember I recorded. Are you sure? No, this thing took me out. Okay.